Single leg squats to a bench, something very rarely seen done by anybody really, but it's something that we should be capable of doing, particularly as an athlete on a pitch. We land, jump, catch a ball, twist or turn. It's usually done on one leg, so getting strong on one leg is important. How's it executed? One foot just stood under you, obviously the bench is directly behind you. Hover the other foot off the floor, and you can use the other foot, tap it off the ground. So if you're a bit frightened starting off, have the other foot there and just use it to help you. What we want to try and do is keep the foot on the floor, let our hips drift back, your knee will move over your toe a little bit. Okay, if you're very good at it, you can bang, and you don't need the bench, you can just bang away without them, but most people will need the bench for this. So legs out in front of you, don't need any weights to start off with. Drop yourself down onto the bench, and then use that same leg to stand yourself back up. Just like all our other movements, keeping an eye on that knee, so we don't want the knee buckling in on itself. If it is buckling in like that, then it's probably too difficult and you probably need to get something a bit higher, or you can go and use a TRX, okay? So here we are, leg is out in front of me, keeping my tummy engaged, try not to let the knee fall in, sit back onto my bench, and I drive back up. Again, 8 reps on each side is probably pretty good for this. If this is too easy for you, you probably need to increase the depth that you're going at. So how would you do that? You would grab a plate, pop it in front of your bench. So this plate is about 1.5 inches thick. Pop it in front of the bench. And it's exactly the same thing, but the bench is obviously 1.5 inches further away from my bum now. So as I squat down, I have to go 1.5 inches further, and then drive back up. Again, if that's too easy, go and get another plate. If you're doing this, if the yellow's too easy, get rid of the yellow and use a blue plate, okay? Get rid of the blue and use a red. If you're really good and you're managing it with the red, then you can start stacking them one on top of the other. But don't start stacking loads of green guys, because they'll just wobble around the place. You want to make sure that the piece of material that you're using on your foot is actually quite safe to use. That is your single leg squat. Really, really good exercise. 8 on each leg is what you're looking for here. Probably don't need weights for this one, lads. Just get your bum for the bench without the knee caving in. If the knee is caving in, you're going to have to go and use a TRX.